Finally, dude. Oh my god. How was everything taken?
Trey, I have to confess to a crime.
How was every single thing taken?
I killed a 3-man as a scav, helped their 4th man, a level 4 Timmy, hide their gear. Then killed him and took it all.
Good job. 1 for Bear,
Welcome to the
2 for Yusek.
Today we are all
Lots of
anti-Dougie Crumb Vacuum
More
Wormy
Bear
gang.
than you suck.
Why are you putting it to a vote? You can't fight rogues on shoreline, you're going Yusek.
Nope. Get smoked. I could just dump water on the PCs so they're less hot. Or put them in a mini fridge. Dude, why didn't I think of any of this shit? Water cooling for a reason, I guess, yeah. The fuck? Why is she a cat? Oh my god, get a walk-in freezer to play Tarkov in it. Where's chat when you need them, you know? Found out today that cavemen were in fact not around with the dinosaurs. Damn. Damn. That's so sad. No, you're lying. I've seen Jurassic Park. Dumbass. Who hasn't seen Jurassic Park? Y'all are just lying. Wait till you hear about Santa. Yeah, what about that new Adam Driver movie, huh? That shit was mid as fuck, by the way. Just want to put that out there. That shit was a midsium as hell. I mean that. Mid. Mega fucking mid. Mario is lit. Dude, why do I low-key want to see that, though? And what does he even drive? The last name Driver? Does he even drive? I don't think I've ever seen him drive. I've never seen him drive in not one movie. I think the guy's a fucking fraud. I'll put it that way. I think he's a fraud. Right? Have you ever seen him drive? I don't think I've seen him drive ever. Keanu Reeves from Wish. Low key though. Hello, is this a good game? Do you know the answer to that question? You know the answer to that question, man. Don't do it, man. I'm level 2. It's not worth it. I have a family. The fact that you haven't killed me proves that you're dog shit. Just want to mention that. Oh my god, that guy was ass. Bro, you are fucking horrible. What the hell? What the fuck? I gotta go do surgery. What the hell? Level 41? What? Shout out to EOD pay to win with the Propital, man. Needed that. Yo, speaking of nipples, isn't it weird that we all have nipples? Kind of weird to think about.
Bro, you
we all have nipples.
Television. Thought this was Baltimore.
I'm not done yet. Okay, I thought this was... Bro, he had BP ammo. Okay, dude. I am not taking the television though, it's way too heavy for me at level 1. Oh my god, no wonder he didn't hit a fucking shot. Look at this. How do they see this and say, yeah, that seems good? Add this site to the game. Let's make this an option to use. Seems like a good idea. Seems good, man. Seems good. Even not on the canted mount, like it's still bad. You can put it on the top mount. Here. Look. It's still just as bad. It just like sways and shit. Compared to the other sites, there's no point to using it, I don't think. Which is a shame because the RMR is one of like the best fucking sites IRL, man. Like one of the best. RMR is goated, man. I love the RMR. It's like it's the standard at least for handguns. I use this for the zoom though. He's got BP ammo, so. Could be worse. RMR is busting, dude. Makes me coom, yeah. Coom. Trihawk's mid too, but could be worse, you know? It's one of those could be worse. I think it's got the same amount of zoom as the TAC-30 though. Right?
It hurts me that they did that to nerf the park but put it on every scope instead of just moving the PK06 to a rare level optic. D-soft cringe.
Yeah. Well, and the problem is, I don't care. Like, their reasoning back in the day. So if you guys played back in the day when the PK06 was like the best sight, it was just the best. I think the PK06 was the best optic of any game ever. Like, just the cleanest reticle. The cleanest with the... It was just the best optic of, like, any game ever, right? It was so good, man. It was so good. So, they nerfed it to the ground, and the reasoning was that the PK06 is actually a dog shit optic in real life, and it shouldn't be good, and there should be better optics. Which, okay, sure, I agree, right? But, with that being said... Don't make every optic suck. Make the PK06 and the ones that you want to suck, and make the other ones good. Like the RMR should, if you wanted to like use the realism example and like that's what you're basing it off of, the RMR is one of the best optics. It should be busting, dude, you know? But it's not, it's dog shit. A lot of the stuff should be a lot better than it is. A lot better, you know? What I sent you on Twitter is relevant somewhat? Alright, I'll look. Especially if you're like a realism LARPer Andy and you pick up this game and you're like, oh dude, they have the fucking RMR in this and they have an ACOG, dude, those are probably so good. Then you use them and you're like, bro, this shit's ass. If you're like a realism Andy and you pick up this game and you see Trijicon ACOG and Trijicon RMR, and then you can put the ACOG with the RMR on top, you're probably cooming till you use it, right? And you realize how dog shit it is. You know, Glock 40, the 43X is also Jack for carrying. I don't carry one anymore, but it's still busting, dude. It's like a really good option to carry. The ACOG is pretty dog shit in this game, man. It's pretty dog shit. There's worse optics than the ACOG, but nobody, like, the best example is look at like the top fucking like the tournaments and shit that we play in, right? Where like all the like good players in the tournaments or whatever. Ain't nobody using an ACOG, dude. You know? The only optics you see would be like any of the LPVOs, like the Voodoo or TAC 30, I guess. And the TAC 30 is also like a pretty risky one. Like Voodoo, Vortex, Razor, XPS 3 hollows, right? And then I get him. XPS 3 hollows, Delta Point, the LPVOs, and is that it? I think that's about it. Wait, I don't think I killed him. You would fucking... You would fucking hit me in the stomach and I got no painkillers, wouldn't you? Bastard. Fuck. This is bad for me, man. This is real bad for me, man. I mean, like, there's no way you guys think the ACOG is good, right? In this game, there's just no way. Maybe like a casual or something that hasn't really played much. I don't see anybody that plays this game often saying ACOG is good. Like, at all. I don't see any of that. I don't see how you can make an argument for that. It's not the worst, but it's, like, definitely not good. Nobody fucking uses it. Fuck, I think I should just run away from this guy, dude. Do I have any I don't have anything to stop the cough. I could do surgery, I guess, actually. Just heal it. Why wouldn't I just do that? Duh. You gotta think it's like, some of the optics fuck your sensitivity, right? Which is why they suck. Right? Some of them fuck your sensitivity. Some of them have really shitty camera recoil. This game is this weird thing where the optic, for some reason, determines the camera recoil sometimes when you shoot. So like a good example of this is the flip up magnifier EOTechs, right? Those have more recoil
also, I can't walk
than
from last night, didn't know it was that big.
In normal XPS 3. Even if it's not zoomed in. So even if you have it in the zoomed out mode, which should just be the same thing as the other EOTechs, it has more recoil. It's really weird. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Dude, they keep lacking my fucking stomach. I'm pissed. How is my packet not zeroed? That BS, no. I get the fuck out of here, dude. All I'm saying is, like, there's a reason if I were to bust out an ACOG on a gun build, my entire chat would be like, why the fuck are you using that? Right? They would entirely be like, you guys would be like, why are you using that shit? That thing is dog shit. Why would you be doing that? Right? And there's a reason for that, because it's not fucking good. It's not good. Not good. Not busting. Fuck, that scared the shit out of me, dude. I was looking at your DM, Cardiac. That shit's insane. Dude, look at this shit. Odds it holds a 0. Chances it holds a 0, man. Negative 10%. What the hell? I have so many questions. Fucking thing is nuts, dude. Thing is crazy. I think they're like... I don't even know how much they are, though. A lot of money. Dude, the Grok's like dog shit, right? I haven't used this thing in so long. When you're trying to blow one off discreetly. Oh, damn. When you're trying to crop this. These bunkers got dark as fuck, man. Yeah, dude, I don't mind this scope. I think it's annoying that you have to, like, click through all the illumination and shit when you want to change the zoom. But it's really not a bad scope at all. Honestly, dude, PSO scopes in general... Like, I know this isn't a PSO scope, but... When I mean, like, the dovetail PSO scopes are really good in theory. They're just not good. Like, if they held a 0, right? They'd be pretty fucking sick. They're just not good, you know? But they could be. Like, the ranging and shit on them is, like, super fucking cool. Where you can, like, line up people's height to the little, like, diagram things on it. It's super fucking cool. But it just isn't. It's not great. Not great. Yeah, I don't know if it's scaled in Tarkov or not. That'd be a good thing to test, though. Does it work? I don't know if people know what we're talking about. I don't have a... this one doesn't have one, does it?
Cream my ass.
No. Let me clap them scav army cheeks.
I'll show you. Okay, so look. Oh, you can't... My face cam. Okay, so look. You line up the head. I thought it was the shoulders, but I guess it's the head, actually. You line up the height of the person you're shooting with the range, the built-in rangefinder, and that tells you how far away it is. This one doesn't have other fucking... Like, the other PSO scopes are better, because you can just aim at the other fucking reticle and hit them perfectly without ranging up or anything. Some of them use, like, shoulder width, like the EOTechs and stuff use that, right? Yeah. But the PSO, so like, if they're this height, 100 meters, this height 150, this height 200, this height 250, 300, 350, 400. The other PSO is better. Like, this one's a lot better. Right here. So you can see it's like, 200 meters. I'm assuming 3, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Literally a kilometer away. I don't know how the fuck you would be hitting somebody from a kilometer away with a PSO scope, but good luck, I guess. That'd be a prayer. Yeah, for sure. But they're super dope. Yeah, I don't know. That's my
marksman kit rifles with these scopes is sick as hell.
Yeah, hitting like long ass snipes. They work in... I know the PSO scope works in DayZ. I don't know if it works in Tarkov, though. like for the ranger. But either way, it's still pretty fucking sick. Yeah, I don't know though. I'm like torn. Modernizing an AK is rough. I'm talking like IRL, right? Because of the fact that, like, what do? Do you get a dovetail mount? Like one of like the Zenico mounts or whatever? Or do you get a dust cover mount? Either way, it's like, is it gonna hold a fucking zero? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. You probably have to get like a really nice one and then just hope you get lucky. Right?
You just get a mutant.
They're so cool though. You just don't modernize an AK, yeah. But mutants, aren't mutants like dog shit though? I know a couple people that have them that do not like them. That's to help with range finding using a manchester. Exactly, yeah. I wonder what height. Maybe it's like a 6-foot basis that they're using. Oh yeah, I did do that. I was using the rangefinder, the PSO with Saiga Team 12, man. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, mutants are like dog shit, right? I don't think people like this. Like they jam like crazy. Dude, I have an M10X, which is sort of similar to a mutant. It's like a AR AK mutant. That thing's dog shit too. It jams like a motherfucker, bruh.
Convo in this channel is
Constantly.
always interesting.
Constantly.
I learn something new
I think it's
every
dog
day.
shit. The more you know, Pat. The more you know. I think it's dog shit, man. Are you zeroed on the days you use it? I do, and it gets it close enough, but it's never close enough. I'm talking about the PSO scope on the PSL. I'll zero it and like fucking lock it in every time I'm shooting, but it's just not close enough to be like super fun. Like, you know, like hitting like making like inch adjustments and shit. Like you have like a rifle, you're like shooting from 100, 200, 300 yards, right? It's just not, you won't get that. You'll get on paper, but it won't be like that close. You would hit like a human-sized target all day, but no like micro adjustments that make shooting like really fun, you know? But I mean, it's fun for what it is, you know? It's cool shooting a fucking like SVD kind of thing. Big ass bullet. And it looks cool. Dude, all the Russian shit's just so fucking weird, man. The Russian optics, like think about that Russian optic in this game where like it's the dovetail one and it's got the big ass triangle pointing down. Like what the fuck? Armor Reforger will play. So the Armor Reforger DayZ is like super alpha. It's buggy as hell. And the inventory is like super clunky. But it's still fun. For sure. It's still fun. I wouldn't say it's like, it's definitely not like main game worthy. And you definitely could not play it for like long periods of time. But it was a lot of fun to fuck around with. If you own the game, or $30 isn't like a fucking ton of money for you to buy a game and fuck around with it and hope it gets better, I would recommend trying it out for sure. It's super dope. Super dope. For sure. Give me this note again. You motherfucker. Yeah, it's a mod. I can see with it getting more hype because people have been making YouTube videos and we were streaming it and the server was kind of like popping off. I think with some hype and give it like 6 months and that shit is gonna be fucking like busting, dude. The Reforger DayZ mod. I think it'll be super fucking cool. Bro, I want the like the open world survival game space to get super competitive. I don't understand how it's not, man. Like I think if a game like DayZ was super polished, the graphics looked like Arma Reforger level, like really good, right? And the inventory wasn't clunky, that would be a like revolutionary thing for FPS gaming, and I think it would just pop the fuck off, man. I think it would pop the fuck off. But I don't know. It seems like the AAA devs aren't interested in that kind of game for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I know Shroud's doing this game. Hopefully that's good, man. Hopefully he saves us. Think about it, like and Tarkov's not even like an open world survival game, right? Like at all. I don't know. Tarkov's considered a survival game? I don't think it is, dude. I've been talking about that. I don't think Tarkov's a survival game at all, but they claim it to be. So, I don't know. Like, if you look at the competitors, you have Rust, which I've never played Rust, but I know a lot of the people that play it, pretty much everybody that plays it, say it's like moving backwards and getting worse over time, right? You have DayZ, which for a very, very, very long time was really bad with desync and all the shit, all the problems that all these games struggle with, right? You have Tarkov, which we all know how Tarkov's development cycle is, right? Why is there no developer coming in and fucking just destroying everybody and using all the mistakes that these games have made as like a basis to not make those same mistakes, you know? I don't get it. I don't see. I know Deadside just had a huge update. I think I'll try that out for sure. I think I'll try that out for sure. Deadside had the same problem though. Deadside came out and it was horrible for like at least the first couple of years. Enough for me to just forget about it.
Or division with broken legs.
Like people came out, like when Deadside came out, I think it was like 2018 when that game came out, and I bought it and was like, because everybody that I played DayZ back then, right? Or maybe it was 2019 or 2020 or something. It came out a while ago though, right? When it came out, everybody was hype. They were like, yo, this shit's gonna kill DayZ. This is gonna be like a way better DayZ, right? So I was like, okay, sure, I'll fucking buy it. And I bought it, and then was not good. It was just worse than it was completely not finished. Flunky. It felt like the Arma Reforger DayZ mod right now, where it's just not finished at all, right? It already is. It's called Road to Vostok. No, bro, don't do it, man. I got my Jaeger note. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. Don't do this. Oh. How are you that bad? How are you that bad? How are you that bad? How? There's just no way. There's no way that's possible. Okay, but what was I saying? Why do you... Oh, he's an SV98. Juicer SV98. I was talking about something. What was I talking about? Oh, how bad other games are. Yeah, but I was on like a certain point. Well, Deadside. Either way, so Deadside came out. Everybody said that shit was going to be busting. And it was so incomplete, like just not good. But apparently they came out with an update recently and they've been working on it a lot. And it's supposed to be good now. So I think I might check it out. Their like new update or whatever, we'll see. But I don't know, I just don't see how any games come out and just dominated the survival space, man. I just feel like it's so wide open, man. I feel like the survival game genre, whether you consider Tarkov in that, sure, well, let's just consider Tarkov one of those games, right? We all play Tarkov, DayZ, all these things because there's nothing like it. But if a game came out and it was just finished and it was the same premise, like survival FPS, right? I would be all fucking over that, dude. Like, would you not? We would just be all over that shit, right? Oh, and Road to Vostok. Yeah, people were saying that's like the new one. That shit's single player, dude. Single player games don't even exist anymore in my eyes.
Months.
Like, okay, it'll be fun for a week. And then you finish it. And then what? You know?
Shit.
Like, then what? Dude, fuck the tri-zip. Who needs it? Not me. I got a drippy ab bag. Burkuzzy, man. Look at me. Rip the green men. I don't see single player being like something that like single player game will never compete with DayZ, Tarkov, Rust, I guess Dead Side even. Like, you know what I mean? That it doesn't give you that same feeling. There's something that's so much scarier about knowing there's real humans about, like, hunting you, you know?
Bro, the best game that could come to market is a EFT-style game for racing, where you literally can put together engines with individual crafted components
What
and
the
shit.
fuck? Ain't that shit, like, Need for Speed already, though? Yeah, like, running around a single-player game, you just kind of, like, know that you'll be fine, you know? I mean, they're still dope. Single-player games have some of the best content and shit, like, they put the most effort in and they make, like, really good shit. It just doesn't have a long... It's like you buy it, you play it, and then, okay, done. Right? That was enjoyable. It's like watching a movie, you know? Playing a single-player game is like watching a really good movie. And playing a fucking multiplayer game is like watching Grey's Anatomy with 19 seasons, dude. You know? Agreed? Not agreed? I think that's a good example. Oh my god, I can't believe we hit him with the no skip.